Well, there's nothing I love more than a good story. And so that's why I'm really excited about the new movie coming out titled The Revenant. Directed by Oscar Award winner Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu. And starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Hugh Glass, and it's one of my favorite characters. He came up the Grand River here in South Dakota, was mauled by a grizzly bear and left for dead by a couple of his traveling companions, John Fitzgerald and Jim Bridger. The movie is going to show mountains and trees and wintertime, but in reality, it happened here in South Dakota on the Grand River, where the North and South Fork of the Grand River come together to form one river, the Grand River. Today it's known as Shade Hill Reservoir, and the very spot where Hugh Glass was mauled is underwater. But everybody in the community here is very excited about this. After the movie comes out, everybody's going to know who Hugh Glass was. And we want everyone to know that this is where it happened, 12 miles south of Lemon, South Dakota. So I hope you enjoy the video that I made. It's showing a sculpture that I built this winter. And it's accompanied by some music that a friend of mine put together, Ken Raba, who's a musician down in Texas. He's originally from South Dakota. He wrote the song 1823, and it's about Hugh Glass. So I hope you enjoy, and it shows some of the landscape that Hugh Glass would have crawled through. He crawled 200 miles to Fort Kiowa after he was mauled by the grizzly bear. So it's an incredible story, and we're very excited about everyone getting to know a little bit more about the Hugh Glass story.
Where the North and South Fork gather, water to feed the river grand, a grizzly bear stood up in front of a man. A sailor on the high seas, a pirate, so the story goes. Now a trapper on the high plains, trading furs for gold. He left his youth behind many years ago. On this late day in August, he faced his grisly foe. Knife met claw, tooth met bone, he feared his final breath. This was not his beginning, it would not be his end. Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass, they thought they knew his future, they knew nothing of his past. Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass, they did not know, they could not shatter Hugh Glass. Thunderstorm on the horizon, a riccara on the ridge, a shallow grave, no rifle, no knife, left to die by his men. 200 miles to Fort Kiowa, summer giving in to fall. A broken leg, torn flesh, the best he could do was crawl. 100 miles across the prairie, south to the Cheyenne. Dark and night his cover, survival the only plan. The bear had left him broken, Though he was far from frail, the grizzly tried but could not take his courage or his will. Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass. They thought they knew his future. They knew nothing of his past. Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass. They did not know, they could not shatter Hugh Glass. Dakota 1823, this man crawled into history. Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass, Hugh Glass. Where the north and south full gather, water to feed the grand, a grizzly bear stood up in front of a mountain man, a sailor on the high seas, a pirate as the story goes. Now he searched the high plains, trading furs for gold.